Today, we're going to talk about the elephant in the room, the Ruroc Atlas 4.0. Why does everybody hate him so much? Just get on the road and we'll start talking about it. Alright, the Ruroc Atlas 4.0. I don't know why these helmets catch so much hate. I recently just ordered one. I ordered the Carbon, the liquid carbon series, Atlas 4.0. This is my first Ruroc. I've always kind of seen them, and I always heard a lot of hate about them. I just never could understand why people hated them so much. So I was like, you know what? That blue carbon looks pretty cool. It matches the 23 Elite that I have, kinda. So I was like, I'm gonna buy one and just see what it's about. So I ordered one. I kind of looked online, watched a couple reviews on them, and I was like, yeah, I'll order one, check one out. Ordered it, got to talking to some guys, talking about how terrible they were and everything. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of let that get to me, and I kind of let it sway my decision a little bit, and I almost sent it back. And then I kind of did some digging on my own, started looking into some things and some safety ratings that they have, and some safety features that they have, and they have some pretty cool safety features for like your typical everyday riding and your slower speed crashes. So the street and the carbon, they're more of the ones that are kind of for your everyday rider that's not going to be doing 130, 140 plus miles an hour all the time and have to worry about a high-speed crash impact. That's what the Atlas track is for. And a lot of your other helmets that are Snell rated, I guess that's what we use over here in the United States for regulation to be able to take your helmet on track, and that's more set up towards your high speed crashes. Ruroc and their 4.0 and the street and the carbon, it's more set up for your lower speed impacts, so it has a lot more safety features for lower speed, and that's what I kind of liked when I saw when I finally read into it instead of just listening to other people. Just read into exactly what they were doing with the helmet and what they were trying to accomplish. And when you actually read up on their stuff and their safety features, it's actually pretty cool and interesting to look at how they have these helmets set up for, like I say, your lower speed impacts, what you would kind of run across in more of your like everyday situation. Thank you, Gar, for not pulling out in front of me. And I ended up actually kind of liking this. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give it a shot. I feel like it deserves a chance or it deserves my chance at least, because I've always had HJCs, so that's just kind of what I always gravitated to. My wife, she has an HJC that I got her because that's just what I knew, and I didn't want to test out a helmet or get an untested helmet and give it to my wife, so I was like, I'll give her the HJC, and I'll just go ahead and get the Ruroc, and I'll test that out and see how it is. So yeah, so we're testing it out today for the first time on an actual like nice ride. I mean, when I first got it, I went like around the neighborhood real fast, but I mean, that wasn't really a test. But now we're testing out, and so far it feels pretty good. It's pretty quiet. It's pretty comfortable. I think it's going to take a little bit for the cheeks to kind of break in. It is a little snug on the cheeks, but overall it's not terrible. These visors are so clear, and like whatever glass they use is really nice, because it honestly feels like I'm not even looking through a visor. it feels like I'm just like, it looks like there's nothing there at all. So whatever glass they use for these things is like super nice, and I really dig it. I know I just got a text. I'm gonna have to pull over and check it, because I think that's my buddy who was supposed to come out here and ride with me. So I'll pull over up here. Yeah, but the glass is really clear, and people say the helmet was noisy. I mean, I'm not getting a lot of noise, even with my visor cracked. I mean, I wasn't hearing a whole bunch of wind. I mean, granted, I'm only doing 45, 50 miles an hour, so we'll get out on some back roads and maybe I can juice her up a little bit to see if some more road noise comes up, but I really don't feel like it will. What should we talk about? Noise, the glass. Oh, these things are so freaking light, it's ridiculous. Like, they are extremely light. It's like honestly, when you pick it up, it feels like you're not even holding anything. Now it feels a little bit heavy because I got the GoPro hanging off the front of it, but like just the helmet by itself, there's like no weight at all. Like you don't feel it on your head whatsoever, which is awesome. And that's kind of one of the reasons why I wanted it, was because I was like, man, I'm gonna have this big heavy GoPro hanging off the front. I don't want a heavy helmet and then add the GoPro to that extra weight. So I was like, I would like to find a carbon fiber helmet, you know, that looks good, that's, you know, still safe, and isn't super heavy. Because as soon as I put the GoPro on here, it definitely added some weight. But now it just feels like your normal weight helmet instead of feeling like a super crazy heavy helmet. Oh, almost GP shifted. That would have been bad. I'll pull in right here real quick and check. Oh, a little squirrely on that one. Check my phone real fast. I'll get right back to y'all. Alright, so we're actually going to go ahead and head over to his house. He just got done grocery shopping. I think he's going to come out with us. So I'm going to turn back around and head out towards Hepzibah, because that's where he lives. And then we'll go out there and scoop him up. He can come out with us. He's got I think it's a 2017 Road Glide Special. I think it's a Road Glide. I'm really not 100% sure. There he is again. But we about to start moving, so I'll have to text him back. I'll text him back in a second. I'm pretty sure I'll catch another stoplight. I forgot what we were talking about. Anyway, yeah, the helmet feels pretty good, honestly. Like, I haven't, like I said, I've only worn it I've had it maybe on my head for like maybe an hour now, so I really don't know like the long-term effects of them. But right now, I mean, I'm pretty happy with it. Pretty impressed. We'll see how it does over the next few months, riding in different climates, like cold and warm and hot, and how long this yeah, green light, how long this adhesive holds to this liquid carbon with the exterior clear coat. I don't know why I say exterior clear coat. The clear coat that's got on it, I don't know how much it's going to affect. I don't know how much it's going to affect the stickiness of the 3M. So I noticed sometimes This thing does get a little noisy around some areas, but I don't know where the air is coming from. I don't know if it's just catching these little side vents, which I feel like it probably is, or if it's catching somewhere on the actual visor itself. But sometimes it just sounds a little noisy. Yeah, we just came from that way, but we're gonna go this way and hit Ruroc. Not Ruroc, Bobby Jones, I'm sorry. Whoa. Come on, man. I'll tell you what, you just can't please anybody. Like, golly.
At the traffic lights, use the right lane to turn onto my
Typically when I ride this thing, I'm just out cruising, you know, so I'm doing the speed limit, whatever, or, you know, trying to stay out of people's way, going with the flow of traffic, but not trying to
turn right.
Be blasting at 100 miles an hour, and then people get mad. But so when I go to the speed limit, people get upset.
Stay in the middle 2 lanes.
If I'm on my R1 when I'm blasting through traffic, people get upset. Well, I don't blast through traffic, but if I'm, you know, cruising my own speed on my R1, minding my own business, and, you know, it's a super sport, you know, typically we're on a lot faster, people get mad. So it's like you can't please anybody. It's like I'm going the speed limit on my cruiser, you get mad I'm not going fast enough. I'm on my R1, I'm going too fast, you get mad. Oh my goodness, you just can't please anybody.
9 miles, turn right onto Old Waynesboro Road.
Oh my goodness, that is so loud. Okie dokie. So we're gonna go pick up the old Millie Mills. We're gonna ride around with him for a little while. So I figured I'd talk to y'all for a little while, and then I'd toss y'all off and hang out with my boy for a little while. So we'll talk until we get close to Mill's house. I ain't gonna show you where Mills lives, but we'll talk until we get close to there. I'm just trying to get y'all some content, honestly, and I needed to test out this helmet and the mount that I got for this thing. I don't know if I'm going to keep this mount. I don't feel like it's very secure. I don't know, I don't really like it, and I feel like it looks weird on the helmet. It sticks out on the sides a lot. It just looks real kind of not clean looking. They make there's a company, I can't remember the name of it right now, I have to look it up, and I'll put it in the description after I look it up. I just saw them too. It's not like they're giving me a mount or anything. I'm paying for it and everything. I just happened to see one of their mounts on somebody's helmet, and it just looked clean. Made it look real clean. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and order one of those. This way every morning going to work. I actually don't ride the Challenger to work. I just told myself I don't have the desire to want to ride it to work. You know, this is my get away from everything bike, and, you know, just you go out and cruise. So I just don't ride it to work. It's just not something I've been wanting to do or have wanted to do. So I ride the R1 to work sometimes whenever it's working, which currently right now it is not working. Pretty sure if y'all saw a few videos back, you saw that the R1's down. I don't know what the problem is with the stators and the rectifier, but it's either or that fails. It's either the rectifier will short out and it'll just start smoking, or the stator will just quit charging, or will quit. Yeah, the stator will just fail, and then that usually also causes the rectifier to short out. So I don't know. I got to get it figured out though, because I love that bike and I don't want to get rid of it. It is a high mileage bike though. I think I've got like 119,000 miles on that thing now, and the motor's never been opened. But it mechanically, it's sound. Mechanically, it's fine. It runs great. It's starting to have a lot of electrical issues. I'm assuming that's probably just with the age, because it's an 07 and the mileage on it. But I don't know. Like I said, I don't want to get rid of it, but I am starting to have a lot of electrical issues out of it. But no, hey, you dropped your pizza. I haven't been on this side of town in a while. Anyway, yeah, Ruroc helmet's great so far. I like it. The cheek pads are already kind of starting to loosen up a little bit. So I wear glasses, because I'm a nerd and I can't see. So I wear glasses, and a lot of helmets, it hurts my head to wear glasses because like the back, like behind my ears, a lot of the helmets are really tight back there, and it pushes on that nerve in the back of my head, and like makes my head hurt really bad. So far, this doesn't do that. So far, I don't have any pressure on the back of my head, you know, behind my ears or anything, or even on the side of my head, like, you know, where it slides in between the foam. And they say that they have slots in here for glasses, but HJC also says they have slots in there for glasses. But anytime I wear my wife's helmet, I get a freaking headache because the thing is just squeezing on my head, squeezing my glasses against my head. But I want to say I've had the Ruroc on for probably like, because I wore it around the house a little bit to try to break it in. So between wearing it around the house and actually being out on this ride now, I've probably had it on for like an hour and a half, and my head doesn't hurt at all. So that's a plus. I am noticing that this thing is front heavy because of the GoPro. So my neck's getting a little workout. But yeah, so far I like the Ruroc. I know it also comes with like these little ear insert things. I guess they go in the holes if you don't have the shockwave to help quiet down the wind noise. So I might put those in because I don't have a shockwave. I might get the shockwave, I don't know. I like listening to my music through my speakers because I have 400 watts of speakers. I got two speakers up front that are 100 watts each, and then I got these two saddlebag speakers back here that are 100 watts each. So I got plenty of wattage, so I can crank this thing up and I can still hear it with my full face helmet on. I don't even have to crank it up that loud. I like listening to music through it. So I don't even know if I'll get a Bluetooth headset again, because I have an old Senna, but I might put that on my wife's helmet. So she's got something to listen to whenever she's on the bike. Okay, I guess I'll go now. That was Mills. So I guess we'll just go to his house. Anyway, yeah. So I have a Senna. I may get the shockwave because it is nice to be able to talk to her, like, or if she calls me. It's nice for me to be able to answer the phone instead of having to like pull over. I can just answer it if she calls. I mean, y'all know how headsets work. So I might go ahead and get the shockwave just for that. But
1.4 miles.
That is all I got right now. So I'm gonna be pulling up to Mill's house here in about a mile. That was actually him at the gas station right there flagging me down. I guess he had stopped right there. So yeah, I guess I'll holler at y'all later. Thanks for riding with me. If you like this video, give it a like and subscribe if you want to see some more. Give me some feedback. Let me know what y'all want to see, what I can do better. I'm new to this, so I'm always open for constructive criticism. So y'all have a good one. I'll holler at you later.